What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be rebuilding the base here. It's not really a base, but I'm rebuilding my Rex breeding area because there were some issues with the MrRadtools stuff, the CDW, the smaller stuff. You can see the bigger stuff in the background there. That's the BCW stuff, which is like the outer walls and like the big stuff. But this is the smaller stuff, which I love. This new grading stuff looks so awesome. But yeah, there's some issues with this. I threw it up kind of really quick. I thought it was okay, but it just it needs some love. But there's also some issues with the MrRadtools in general. If you place these gates up too high, these big behemoth gates, the CDW behemoth gates, they you kind of get tripped up on them for some reason. I don't know why it is, but I am gonna fix that. The first thing that I want to do is raise up these foundations, raise them all up by like 1 should be good. So we'll just do it the way that you normally raise a foundation. Ah, crap, I already messed it up. Just want to make sure I get the right snap point. It's got to be on this foundation. Put the ceiling out, and now I'm using like vanilla stuff. This is all just regular wood wall. It's not S+. S+ won't work for this for some reason. I do not know why. Also, I haven't really, I don't know if it's which snap point, you know. I don't know if it's that one or this one, but you can just do both. If you try to place this top snap point first, it just constantly snaps to the ceiling and will break. I don't know why. See? Sweet. Bam. First mission accomplished. Save this stuff. Don't have to remake it. Alright. So I'm just gonna pick all this up and then make it up this level that I have now. So I'll cut the video right now. You know, on second thought, I think I'm just gonna speed this part up. So cool.
Your heart's running away with your head.
How now are we gonna live on?
Come on. I've thought it all out. It just wouldn't work. It just isn't done that well.
The son of the queen of the left hand.
Could you let go and yes, those poor people. Well, now we're gonna could you let go and
Yeah, I guess so. And down. That's me too. And down. The left hand.
is me
And down. The left hand. Oh, that's me too. And down. The left hand.
is me.
Come on. Don't overdo it.
Oh, that's me.
I guess that
Oh, that's me. They'll be singing. Oh, that's me.
I guess that
Oh, that's me. They'll be singing. Oh, that's me.
I guess that
Oh, I need a break for a second.
Come on. Don't overdo it.
Oh, that's me.
I guess that
Oh, that's me. They'll be singing. Oh, that's me.
I guess that
Oh, that's me. They'll be singing. Oh, that's me.
I guess that
Oh, that's me. They'll be singing. Oh, that's me.
oh,
Oh, that's me.
I
with the foundations finally. Jeez. Anyway, the MrRadtools stuff is really cool. It's high quality crap. Like the models are top notch. The textures are amazing. I'm pretty much sure that the textures themselves are not on these, not on the CDW yet, but these ones they have. I'm pretty sure they have plans to change them. See the weather settings? They don't really do anything right now. Oh, they do! They didn't last week. Sweet, got an update. That is cool. Wow, look at that. That's awesome. Ha! Ooh, I like the moss one. I'm gonna have to reset all this stuff. Ooh, snow. Let's see that. Oh! Oh, that's so cool, man. I'm sorry. That's just cool. Alright. We'll just set the default for right now. But I'm gonna change it later. Oh, that's so cool. So, yeah, you can change those. Pretty much all the BCW stuff. BCDW stuff. But yeah, see, I want this to show, and that's why I had to use that technique for lowering and raising the foundation, really raising the foundation, because for some reason, the CDW, which should, but do not, snap to the foundations. Now, I don't know if that's something planned in the future, because I'm not on the inside track with this mod, so I don't have no idea. But hopefully this is low enough that it doesn't give us that weird clip locking. Yes! Oh, that is so awesome. You have no idea how annoying it was. Cool, so that's great. But, so okay, so most of this stuff, there's a trick to use it. Not a trick, but you have to kind of learn how to use it. I'm done with the foundations right now. There's the great stuff. But it's heavy as crap, too. Like, it's so heavy. That's one of the issues with it, is how heavy it actually is, because it's hard to carry a lot of it around. Like, you really can't. You have to kind of carry just what you need, or have it set up next to you. Alright, that should... one of these in case, and one of these. Two in case. Alright. So, like, here's just the grading stuff, okay? So that's like one foundation width, but it's not exact because I have it exact over there, but it's not exact. Like, see, it starts right there in the corner, right here, starts right on that line, a little bit over, gets progressively over and over and over and over. It would be really cool if these stacked to the foundation, so I can build a base a little bit better. I like having a floor. But yeah, so like that is for those. They have two options for corner pieces. Now, you can just make a corner, or you can use an X piece. This is what the corner looks like. Press Q or E, like that, and then 2 is the corner, and then you can place off of it like that, right? But if you don't want to use the corner and you move it, you can use the X part, right? See? But there's such a difference between the corner and the X part that you'd have to remove this whole wall and change it. And that's why I did this. And I decided, since I pulled everything down, to up the floor because it was getting super annoying. But what I'm going to use is the X parts because I want to have the ability later to expand or to change it as I see fit. But yeah, so these just basically snap together. Now, okay, with the gates. One, they're really cool, but they do have some issues as well. This is not an indictment of this mod. I love this mod. I think it's one of the coolest mods that has happened to Ark. Now, see, that's pretty cool. It just snaps right there, right? Say you want to come over here and put up a thing on the end. You want to put this up on the end. It won't snap to the very end. It's weird. See? It's not snapping. Like, it's real finicky. Generally, you have to put one extra off of the... and it'll snap to there. To this one extra. And then you can just remove the grating. Like that. So if you wanted it over one, you just put out two. No, I don't want to demolish it. Alright. So there's that. What that looks like. And then here is... what these look like. Because these are really cool too. They look great. I just wanted to see my animals. God, that looks so cool, right? Like, how nice is that? And the little rivets and all of the detail is just great. Now, say you're going up or down on a grating. And you need just a little bit. You take the half UD, which is up and down. Where's Q? Oh, I guess it doesn't want to snap to the end there. Again, with the snapping. Okay, it doesn't want to snap there. Alright. Oh, that's a filler, that's why. I thought that was, yeah, that's the filler. My bad. That's my fault. Yeah, here's the concrete defense wall, not the filler. Filler is something that you can use if you don't, I guess, have the clipping enabled on your server. And you run into the terrain. If you run into the terrain, that will allow you to build your wall into the terrain. So you can press E. See, that's going down. That's going up. Bam. And now, when you snap something else onto it, it snaps up. Like so. Pretty cool. And then they have a full one, which is that height. So you can put it up that far. Now, basically what these pieces are is, I don't know if we can see it. See? You go under the map. They're basically just double-sided, which is the smartest thing ever. That is so cool. So it gives you a lot of wiggle room and a lot of play room to move them up or move them down. It's pretty cool. That was a genius stroke for whoever made this. But yeah, so you can do that. And like the grates and stuff work on that too. Not the grates, these big boys work on that. See, now it's up further. But it's so cool. I mean, it doesn't take too long, and it's cool. All right, I'm a little too heavy. Again, this crap is heavy. Like super heavy. Man, Ark, you're so annoying. I should be able to step over a pig and a tail. Like, that's stupid. And I should be able to step into that. See? Though? You want to make it flush, or you get stuff like that, especially when you come at it from the corner. Yeah. So... you should just be able to step over it, but it just wants to trip you up for some reason. See? Especially when you're stepping off. It just wants to do that. If you're at a run, anyway. This crap. Animals being locked to me. This is just animals clip locking all over the place. All right, cool. What is up with that? All right. So we'll pull this stuff down. But yeah, so the big stuff works pretty much exactly the same way. You need to place down a BCDW or a piece of the wall where you want it to go, and then you can build off of all of that. That's pretty much how this stuff works. It's kind of like Legos in a way. Now this here, I was trying to get it at a certain height because before we were having issues, but now it doesn't matter because I have it set really well. Actually, we can, I think, pretty much pull this off. I think. We'll see. Take a second. Also, you kind of want to be careful too with where you place these because they are also not just a one-for-one what's the word? One-for-one switch out. So if you take a gate, right? It's not like it's just two of the gratings. It's a little bit off. See? See? There's this space in between because it's snapping to the end of it and the end of that. So there's this little space in between. So just be aware of that when you're building. Pick up. Other than that, like, super cool. But also you can, if you can get it flush to the ground, to the foundation, it looks really cool that way. Yeah, this mod is just total BA. So this is kind of some of the building materials that you have to play with. I think I've went through them all. Yeah, that's all the CDW stuff for like interior walls. There is one really cool thing that I will show you after this. This is that stuff. So, cool. Finish building this out and then show you the rest of the stuff. And see, what the crap is that? That doesn't make any sense. It's because I have these gates up. That's why. I have the gates up. And it changes the distance of stuff. So, I think what I'm going to do is do this. You should build your outer wall first. That's just what it is. Ah, this stuff is so heavy. Okay, so cool. Everything fits together because it's basically just a square. So you build your outer wall first, and then you can just pop gates in wherever you want them. Since we wanted a behemoth gate over here to get the Rexes out when they're done, just put it in like that. And that way, like, there's a little bit of overlap onto this one, but it's not very noticeable. Whereas if you didn't build the gate first, it would be super noticeable. Like so, like it was. See, that's it flush. This is over here with a little bit of the overlap. You can see a little bit of overlap, but it's not too bad. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, I wonder if I can put the gate there. That might actually fix that. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that's actually better looking because you can't even tell that there's a thing now. And it's flush with the foundation, which is awesome. That looks so cool. Alright, nice. Okay, so on to the next stuff. Yeah, that way those distances will never change. The exterior distances will not change. So there's that. And now we need one on the inside. So this will be where the Rexes breed. So I think right here, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm so good. See, still a little bit of a gap. A little bit of a gap right there. So, might as well actually just leave that then. We'll just leave that in, and you can't really tell, and that's not too bad. Alright, so that's pretty much the shell of our building for the Rexes. I like this setup better. It was cool, but this is going to be better. Alright, I'm going to throw up some more gates and some more interior stuff, and then throw up all the other stuff. This is looking good though. I like it. I think it's looking good. Alright, I'm happy with this. Gonna move all that other stuff. That's boring, so I'll cut it here and I'll be right back. See you guys in a bit. Yeah, so MrRadtools, very good mod. I like it a lot. I think it's very well designed. I'm just so impressed with it all the time.